It's finally here. Of course, I'm talking about the bike that shocked EICMA in 2019 and left the world wanting more, the all-new Norden 901. One of the boldest designs to ever come to the motorcycle world has finally been unveiled, and I'm already smitten with it. In today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into this new adventure bike, so sit down, hit that subscribe button, get ready, let's go. Alright, let's jump straight into the engine and performance. The Norden 901 has the same 889cc double overhead camshaft, liquid-cooled parallel twin-cylinder engine that's in the KTM 890 Adventure R, right? They are sister companies after all. The engine produces 105 horsepower and 100 newton meters of torque. The extremely lightweight engine weighs only 117.7 pounds or 53.4 kilos without oil, but that number includes all components such as electrical start, throttle bodies, clutch, and the coolant lines. Husqvarna knew that they needed to keep reliability and efficiency of the Norden 901 top of mind, so by technical solutions such as an active crankcase evacuation and a semi-dry sump lubrication system, they could reduce oil friction and pump losses. This contributed to the long 15,000 km or 9,300 mile service interval. In addition, Husqvarna used a double overhead camshaft for a more compact cylinder head design that has lower friction and is more lightweight. They then took the bike over to the smart engineers that they have and created a flow-optimized intake ports through the help of a computer fluid dynamic system, and that maximizes airflow for high performance and a smooth engine character. The powerful and torquey twin-cylinder engine is fitted with two 46mm throttle bodies made by Delorto. There's no mechanical linkage to the throttle grip. Instead, as the rider twists the throttle open or closed, the throttle valves are electronically controlled by the Engine Management System, or EMS. The EMS continuously compares engine parameters with data from the sensors and adjusts the throttle valves accordingly, resulting in perfect power delivery and throttle response every single time. To eliminate interferences between the cylinders at small throttle openings, each cylinder features a separate intake tract while a sensor in each throttle body measures and regulates the manifold pressure. Additionally, a knock sensor on the cylinder head is fitted to detect pre-ignition or knock in the combustion chambers, an important feature if you're traveling the world and come across poor quality fuel. The engine's electronics react to vibrations caused by knock by retarding the ignition and consequently protecting the engine against any possible damage. Now, all of this power is sent through a 6-speed gearbox that is linked to an easy shift sensor, which allows the riders to make seamless up and down shifts without the use of a clutch. The sensor works by relaying the moment the rider actuates the gear lever to the ECU, which in turn matches engine parameters to allow a simple gear change at any revs or engine load. To get all of this power to the ground, Husqvarna gave the Norden 901 a power assist slipper clutch, which maximizes rear wheel grip under hard accelerations, as well as preventing rear wheel instability and hopping when braking hard and coming down the gearbox into a turn, ensuring maximum control and smooth downshifting. And there's going to be multiple ride modes available for the Norden 901 that alters the throttle response, traction control lever, and peak horsepower. They're pretty consistent with all other manufacturers, but there's going to be a street mode, an off-road mode, a rain mode, and explorer mode that gives rider control over various functions and helps you reconfigure the displayed information on the dashboard. No news on the price, but the explorer mode must be purchased and activated as a software add-on through an authorized dealer. As this is an adventure bike, cruise control is fitted standard with a handlebar mounted menu switch with additional cruise control buttons. This means the desired speed can be easily set and changed by the rider. Like most KTM and Husqvarna motorcycles, the engine acts as a stressed member, allowing the steel trellis frame to be light and compact. Now, seating height is 33.62 inches, which is 1 inch shorter than the KTM 890 Enduro R, which shares a lot of the same parts, if not most. As I'm actually in the market for my first Enduro or adventure bike as we talk through it, I quickly wanted to compare it to the KTM 690 Enduro R, which is at 36.2 inches, which is 2.6 inches taller than the Norden 901. Alright, suspension. The WP Apex 43mm upside down front forks with a 220mm travel delivers precise performance and comfort in varying environments. Right? Using a split dampening function on the open cartridge forks, compression and rebound dampening can be adjusted effortlessly using the easy access clickers located in the fork tube tops. These allow the riders to personalize the ride characteristics to their own preference in varying conditions. Now, a steering damper aids in stability when riding on harsh street surfaces, but does not interfere with off-road riding. Something that I'd really want on a heavier bike, especially loaded with either a person, in addition to me, or bags. Now for the rear, the Norden 901 is fitted with WP Apex shock absorbers providing 215mm of rear wheel travel for the perfect balance of street and off-road riding with an all-day riding comfort. The damping behavior can be adjusted with a rebound damping adjuster, and there's a hand adjuster for spring preload. The rebound damping adjustability allows the rider to adapt the shock's response for different riding situations, while the quick adjustments of the spring preload allows for different loadings of the bike, such as when luggage or passenger are carried. As for wheels and tires, right, the spoke 21-inch front and 18-inch rear tubeless wheels ensure high levels of strength and durability with minimal unsprung weight for exceptional street and off-road riding performance. The wheel hubs feature a black anodized finish for premium looks and durability. Now, wrapped in those wheels are Pirelli Scorpion Rally STR tires as fitted to the wheels, right? A 90-90-21 on a 2.5-inch rim on the front and a 150-70-18 on a 4.5-inch rim on the rear. These high-end tires offer exceptional grip and durability across a wide range of conditions. Now, let's talk about brakes. The Norden 901 features a state-of-the-art braking system developed by J1. With its MotoGP-derived technology, the leading Spanish brake supplier delivers exceptional performance and reliability. Black anodized brake calipers and a lasered Husqvarna Motorcycles logo highlight the progressive design and the premium finish on the brakes. Now, up front, there's 4 piston radial-mounted brake calipers and 2 320mm brake discs, which is the perfect mix of control and stopping power on tarmac and loose surfaces. The strength of the piston spring in the master cylinder has been specifically calculated for the exceptional feel and feedback of the brake lever, while slim seal technology allows for greater precision and a pressure applied by the caliper pistons. Now, the rear brake features a 260mm brake disc actuated by a 2-piston floating caliper. The isolated pistons in the caliper, in conjunction with the isolation plates between the pads and pistons, provide exceptional heat stability when the brake gets stressed in the long downhill sections. Now, additionally, the rear wheel caliper brakes hose fittings are made of stainless steel in order to help dissipate the heat. Now, a Bosch ABS system fitted as standard prevents the wheel lockup under hard braking and can be deactivated on the rear wheel for more advanced riders. Now, as for connectivity, the Norden 901 is equipped with a state-of-the-art 5-inch TFT display. The full-color display is easily readable with the main information positioned so the riders can immediately process it. The display's configuration can be varied and automatically adapts to the changes in environmental light. Right, so the rider can select which information they would like to have displayed on the screen. This includes the trip meter, fuel range, and fuel consumption, water temperature, and so much more. All ride modes and ABS settings are immediately visible on the screen. Now, additionally, a configurable shift light blinks to indicate when a change gear is needed. The Norden 901 will be the Husqvarna Motorcycles' first street model compatible with a connectivity platform, Ride Husqvarna Motorcycles. Probably not one of the most creative things they've ever come up with, that name. The optional connectivity unit enables phone and music functions as well as turn-by-turn navigation and route planning powered by the dedicated app. The Ride Motorcycle app allows users to pair their Android or iOS device to change music, take a phone call, follow turn-by-turn navigation, and have up to 128 waypoints. The design of the Norden 901 is very consistent with the other Husqvarna motorcycles. With its striking colors and graphics, the bike is a masterpiece. Towards the front of the bike, there is a premium LED headlight with daytime running lights that run the circumference. In addition, standard fitment fog lights and LED tail lights are added to the bike. The Norden's fuel tank is a central element in the design and engineering of the bike, as it places the main volume ahead of the rider's knees, wrapped around the centrally mounted engine. This lowers the center of gravity and helps provide spirited handling both on the street and off-road. The fuel capacity is approximately about 5 gallons or 19 liters, which combined with exceptional fuel economy gives a range of about 248 miles or 400 kilometers. As for availability and pricing, right now we don't know when this bike is going to be at dealers, but we do have a price of $13,999 in the United States. That does not include tax, or I'm assuming a shipment or anything like that. So probably out the door, you're looking closer to $16,000 for this motorcycle. I would hope that this bike is going to be available in the springtime to go up against a few other adventure bikes hitting the market at the same time. Obviously, I'm talking about Ducati's new Desert X. As for accessories, right, Husqvarna wants to give you as many opportunities to customize their motorcycle as possible, and in turn add a little more money into their pockets. The configurator is up on their website, and it's definitely worth clicking around and seeing what's available. As we're coming to a close, I wanted to thank you all for joining me for today's video. This bike has been on my mind for almost 2 years now, and honestly, what can I say? Husqvarna knows how to build a motorcycle, and they definitely did not disappoint with the Norden 901. But I'd love to know your thoughts below. Do you like the bike? Is it the perfect blend of refinement for the adventure world, or were you looking for something a bit different than the original concept? I know I'm still looking for a Norden 701, something a little smaller, maybe with the single engine that's in the 790 or the KTM 690 Enduro, but I can dream. But that's all I have for you guys now. Thank you so much for listening and watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and go out there and ride safe. Bye, y'all.